First reading, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verses 15 to 20. Moses spoke to the people, saying, See, I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. If you obey the commandments of the Lord your God that I command you today, by loving the Lord your God, by walking in his ways, and by keeping his commandments and his statutes and his rules, then you shall live and multiply, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land that you are entering to take possession of it. But if your heart turns away and you will not hear, but are drawn away to worship other gods and serve them, I declare to you today that you shall surely perish. You shall not live long in the land that you are going over the Jordan to enter and possess. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore, choose life, that you and your offspring may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying his voice and holding fast to him. For he is your life and length of days, that you may dwell in the land that the Lord swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Psalm. Blessed the man who has placed his trust in the Lord. Blessed indeed is the man who follows not the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the path with sinners, nor abides in the company of scorners, but whose delight is the law of the Lord, and who ponders his law and night. Who ponders his law day and night. Blessed is the man who has placed his trust in the Lord. Blessed is he who is like a tree that is planted beside the flowing waters, that yields its fruit in due season, and whose leaves shall never fade, and all that he does shall prosper. Blessed is the man who has placed his trust in the Lord. Not so are the wicked, not so. For they, like winnowed shaft, shall be driven away by the wind. For the Lord knows the way of the just, but the way of the wicked shall perish. Blessed the man who has placed his trust in the Lord. Gospel according to Luke chapter 9, verses 22 to 25. At that time Jesus said to his disciples, The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day shall be raised. And he said to all, If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up the cross daily and follow me. But whoever would save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits himself? Word of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The cost of discipleship. Jesus' words about taking up the cross emphasize the sacrificial nature of following him. Just as the cross was a symbol of suffering and self-denial, discipleship requires us to lay aside our own desires, comfort, and security. It challenges us to prioritize our commitment to Christ above all else, recognizing that true life and purpose are found in wholeheartedly devotion to him. Jesus contrasts gaining the whole world without losing one's soul. This speaks of the fleeting nature of worldly achievements and possessions in comparison with the eternal value of our souls. Embracing the cross means aligning our priorities with an eternal perspective, valuing spiritual growth and relationship with God above temporary successes. It invites us to evaluate our choices in the light of their impact on our eternal destiny. Guide me, Lord, to take up my cross, lose my life for you, and find true life.